Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, viewers and subscribers all over the world. I greet you all and I welcome you all to this broadcast of early Saturday morning, bringing to my people the news about Nigeria, Africa, the world, and Biafra at large. So please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I want you to do that as soon as possible. And I really want to take this opportunity to thank all my subscribers, my viewers, those who always make sure that whatever I post, whether good or bad, they must like and share. May the Almighty Chukwuokabama bless you and the works of your hand. So please, without not taking much of your time, let's go straight into the news of the day. The headlines: surrender mandate if APC loses. Parties tell Buhari. Goods worth millions destroyed as fire got 12 shops in Anambra market. It is a major concern to me that 130 million Nigerians are living in abject poverty. P2B. Aisha Yusuf reviews what P2B does after every public outings. Fulani attacks. P2B advises Benue people on 2023 general elections. Let's go straight into the business of the day. Remember, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk from my own corners, bringing to you this early Saturday morning broadcast of 19th day of November in the year 2022. I always make sure that every of my caption carries date, so that because everything can forget but internet never forgets. So let us use this little opportunity we have to take on the news as it owes to us. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, His Excellency Peter Obi, has advised the people of Benue to vote in candidates who are aware of their pains. He stated this on Friday while addressing his supporters on Friday in Boko, local government area of the state. According to him, the 2020 general elections shall produce leaders who would ensure that the issue of attacks by suspected Fulani herdsmen is properly dealt with to avoid future occurrence, according to P2B. Vote for those people who know you and know your pains. Next year, please vote for the right person. We want a Benue where children will be in school and everything will be normal, he said. Several residents of the state have been displaced from their ancestral homes following unprovoked repeated attacks on them by armed men suspected to be Fulani herders. Okute News reports that some Benue people recently fell out with the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Atiku Abubakar for allegedly taking sides with Fulani people amid attacks. That is all P2B have to tell the Benue people on how to vote, and make sure they vote wisely. Vote somebody who knows what you people are passing through, not somebody who will come and take sides with Fulanis or in the likes of the PDP presidential candidate Waziri Adamawa and the people of all progressive criminals called Bolame Tunumbu. That one is nowhere to be found. They have not in once or in twice commented on the killings in the Benue state. So Benue people, you people know what to do and do it right. If you fail to do it right, be rest assured that your ancestral land will be taken over by bandits completely, because Autumn will not be there to save you because he is going out. His tenure is almost over. Aisha Yusuf reveals what P2B does after every public outings. Popular activist Aisha Yusuf has revealed how the Labour Party presidential candidate P2B helps himself to get better after every public outing. Okute News reports that Aisha made this known in a post shared on her Twitter page on Friday night. She said the former governor of Anambra State is equal to the task that comes with the office of the presidency. She also noted that beyond being capable, Obi is someone who is willing to learn and get better. According to Aisha, P2B usually asks his team to rate his performance after every outing. point out errors and where he should improve. She wrote, when Peter Obi at Peter Obi speaks, I don't hold my breath. I know he is capable beyond his capacity. It's the fact that he is willing to learn. Immediately after his outings, he asked his teams to rate his performance and point out where he should improve upon, go and verify. Ohaneze Worldwide backs Peter Obi. Meanwhile, the Igbo Social Cultural Organization, Ohaneze Igbo Worldwide, has supported the presidential ambition of Peter Obi. The chairman of the Ohaneze Council of Elders, Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, made this known at the end of the council's Finance and Development Committee meeting on Friday. Iwanyanwu said the forum believes it is the turn of the Southeast to produce the next president of the country come 2023, adding that the elders believe supporting Obi is the right thing they should do. According to Iwanyanwu, the choice to support the Labour Party presidential candidate is anchored on the need for equity, justice, and fairness. And that is all we need to know about what Aisha said and what Peter Obi keeps doing, because he always wants to learn and learn and learn and learn. Unlike others who will come on the national TV and tell you that they are perfect in all ramifications, forgetting that no one is perfect. It's only the gods that are perfect. Even the gods sometimes, who can question them? Because they were there before we are. So that is it. It's a major concern to me that 130 million Nigerians are living in abject poverty. That is what Peter Obi is saying, and he's complaining, he's lamenting, and he's getting angry over it. That the present administration came out openly to make this announcement, to make this statement that 130 or 133 million thereabout is living under poverty level. I mean, when they mean poverty, you know, when you have something to eat and you don't have good health, you are poor. When you have good health, you don't have something to eat, you are poor. When you have good health, you have something to eat, and the basic amenities, just like the water, the gas cooking, at least the modern gas cooking is not there, you are poor. Yeah, according to Muhammadu Buhari, he said majority, okay, he said 85% of those people living under that poverty level, they don't know what is called gas cooking or other modernized cooking formations. He said they use charcoal to cook. That is what he said. A president of a nation, he have already admitted that he have failed. So tell me, why should APC keep on jumping from one place to another, campaigning and making a lot of noises simply because they have already set in place the motion and the machinery to rig the election? I mean, Nigerians will not allow that to happen, because if it happens, another 8 years, another good 8 years in captives. This one that they keep on sleeping here and there. Even the convention they went in Owerri. When Ganduje was speaking, they see Baba sleeping. That is how Baba will go to the UN meeting and sleep off there, forget that they even come a meeting. When he was asked, I'm very, very sure he will say that God bless the People Republic of Niger instead of Nigeria, where he came from. That is the kind of people they want to sell to us. I mean, what kind of country do we find ourselves into? I mean, how can we be so happy with evils happening in our midst? Who in their right senses will come out and begin to support Tinubu at this point in time where Nigeria is about to break out? Firstly, they choosing a Muslim ticket. I think that one is not enough. On the inauguration day of presenting the so-called Shetima to the APC, they go to hire the Abokis who are selling granite and the rest of them at the park in Abuja, and carry Bishop Kisok and wear all of them and tell them to come and attend and endorse Shetima. I think that one is not it. And then a lot of critics, a lot of what I call it, have attached with this particular candidate. He went to visit the emir of what they call itself, one emir, and he slept off. I said that one is not enough. He keep on peeping on his trouser, going everywhere here and there. I said that one is not enough. He was involved in perjury, certificate forgery. He was involved in narcotics 30 years ago, money laundering, and all the rest of them. And see yet Nigerians still jump up and down. I mean, our moon never too much. Our moon don't do. It is high time we wake up and face the realities of life. How can the youths in their productive age be jumping up and down, supporting somebody who is close to his grave? Tell me, what can Tinubu offer to Nigerians at this point in time? Chai, I weep for the poor. The 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has stressed the importance of lifting Nigerians out of poverty. Speaking to newsmen on Friday at the JS Taka Stadium, Maka, Boko local government area of Benue State, Obi said the fact that 130 million Nigerians are wallowing in poverty is a major issue that calls for concern. Okay, imagine, look at these statistics now. They tell you that 85% of those people living below poverty level is from Sokoto. Can you imagine? The northern states, count how many presidents that these northerners have produced till death. They are still the highest in poverty. They are still the highest in out of school. They are still the highest, in everything. And you tell me they will keep on voting the same set of people simply because it's from their side. Other ones what do they call it? Are infidel according to them in Nigeria. And you tell me that this one Nigeria will work? It's not going to work. Because the Hausa is seen an Igbo man as an infidel who don't know God. Yeah. But the Igbo man can never see an Hausa man as somebody who don't know God, because you worship your own, you worship what you believe, and I worship what I believe. But then even them seeing Yoruba Muslims as a fake Muslims. That is the problem we have in Nigeria. And you are still clamoring for one Nigeria. Where can this kind of thing work? It's not gonna work. It's not going to work. In 2020, okay. He stressed that getting those in poverty out of their current situation is an issue of utmost concern, most important and utmost concern to him. The Labour Party presidential candidate added that it is very important for Nigerians to vote rightly in 2023, as that is part of the process of getting them out of poverty. Okute News gathers, and I quote, Obi was in Benue to attend the synod of the University Reformed Christian Church, aka NKST, and he spoke against the recent declaration by the National Bureau of Statistics, which revealed that about 63% of Nigerian population lives below the poverty line. In the words of Obi, I came on the invitation of the synod to talk to them about the next election, which I say is crucial election. Like I said, the release shows that Nigeria is about 216 million in population, and it is said that 130 million are in poverty level. That alone should be of concern to us, and that is my major concern too. How do we get these people out of poverty? This to me is crucial, and that is why I am here to help them make the right choice. They have to think of their children being in school. Think about what they can give to the nation building is the job of government and all federal agencies within the nation. That is all. His Excellency, the former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, is telling us how to pull the people who have been in poverty out of poverty and give them a better living in the country they call their own. Goods worth millions destroyed at Fire God's 12 shops in Anambra Market. Every day, every time, the same news. What keeps igniting this fire, I don't know. But at the end of the day, you find out that this fire is being lighted by somebody else out of jealousy. 12 blocks of shops with goods worth millions of naira have been reportedly been burned by fire at Unkwo Umunze Market, Umunze in Orumba South local government area of Anambra State. Okute News report that the state fire chief Martin Abuli confirmed the incident in a statement, saying no life was lost in the tragic incident. He noted that the fire started around 6:16 a.m. on Friday from the new lifeline of market and affected about 8 block shops and about 4 butcher shops as well. According to him, the cause of the fire incident is still unknown. It is unknown, my dear. It is unknown. Well, how can you even ascertain the cause of the fire? Since in Nigeria, I found out that in a complete market, you cannot see one single CCTV camera. You cannot see, but they are boasting they are millionaires. All this blind millionaires that we have in Nigeria that don't know anything to do, but they have been traveling outside Nigeria. Most of them are importers. Common one CCTV to cover what is happening inside that market, they will not. Nonsense. He said at about 16 hours, Anambra State Fire Service, through the Deputy Governor Onyeka Ibetim, received a distress call of fire outbreak at Onkomunze Market, Umunze Urumba South Local Government Area of the state. Immediately, we deployed our firefighters and firefighting truck to the scene of fire. The fire outbreak, which emanated from New Lifeline, affected about 8 block shops and about 4 butcher shops. There was no life lost, and the cause of the fire outbreak is unknown, as no one knew how the fire started. Eyewitnesses who spoke with the Punch in the market said goods worth millions of naira were destroyed in the inferno. Abuli cautioned the residents of the state to avoid anything which can cause fire outbreaks during this hot season. He commended those who controlled and fought the fire before the arrival of the firefighters, just as he appreciated former Deputy Governor of State, Emeka Sibudu, who visited the scene to sympathize with victims and encourage the firefighters. Surrender mandate if APC loses, parties tell Buhari. Some political parties in the country on Wednesday asked the President Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, to keep his pledge to hand over to the winner of the 2023 presidential election even if his party lost. They stated this in a separate interview with our correspondent in Abuja, despite reassuring the presidential candidate of All Progressive Congress, Atuwadibola Tinubu, that he would support him in all the way. The president has stated that he would hand over to whoever Nigerians elected. Buhari retreated his promises in Plateau State on Tuesday that no election winner would be denied his mandate in 2023. The chief spokesperson for the Obidati Presidential Campaign Council, Yano Satanko, called on Buhari to fulfill his promises. He expressed optimism that the 2023 elections would be free and fair, despite speculations they could be marred by violence and vote buying. He said sometimes walls are cast in stone for the Labour Party Presidential Campaign Council. We will take it at face value and assure that he, Buhari, has good intentions. All we require of him is to match it with action when it happens. The spokesperson for the Atiku Ukowa campaign organization, Charles Aniagu, said the president would desire to leave a legacy of free and fair elections behind. He said the president has made it very clear that he is going to give room for a good election, and so I don't have doubt in that. To the best of my knowledge, everything points to a desire to leave a legacy of free and fair elections, which brought him to power in the first place. The spokesman for the new Nigerian People's Party, Major Abo, said the president had no option but to step down after polls. Former President Goodluck Jonathan has already set a standard in 2015 that Buhari is condemned to follow, he added. However, the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, Omoyele Sowore, said Buhari could not be trusted with 2023 presidential elections. He said Buhari is never to be trusted. He's done more than enough damage to the elections by encouraging rigging and participation in a rigged election in 2019. Yahya Bello didn't win his 2019 gubernatorial election, but Buhari authorized security agents to help him rig it. For me, I have no fears. I have a strong desire to ensure that the elections are free and fair, even though I know the ruling party does not, according to Sowore. And that is all we have for us this early Saturday morning, because I just said let me make it a quick one. I don't want to waste much of your time, neither do I want to waste mine, neither do I want to make the broadcast a very long and itching one in your ears. So until I come your way again, I say remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do that as soon as possible. And make sure you share this content with your family and friends, those ones who are interested in Nigerian politics, those ones who are obedient. Please share this information to them in all ramifications, so that they may be aware what is happening in the Nigerian selection called election. Have a nice day, have a nice Saturday, have a nice weekend. Be of good behavior and character.